Hello. After the Instagram story that I put out, the overwhelming response was, yes, please, we would like you to do a dramatised reading of your teenage diary. So I've had a couple of beers and here we are. Even before we open this, guys, we've got some stuff that we need to unpack on the front here. We've got the Bacardi Breezer logo that I've painstakingly drawn out, which I can only imagine that to my 13-year-old brain kind of epitomised the zenith of all that was adult and sophisticated and worldly. Fat Fish is a bit of a mystery. I don't know whether that was maybe like a brand that I wore, like a kind of Mosher type brand. No, that was Punky Fish. Honestly, I have no real idea. And then we've got I Hate German, which is, I guess, self-explanatory. On the back, I've done a bit of a collage, something I still enjoy doing to this day. We've got Live Now, Sleep Later, and Pause for Thought. We've got a poem as well. That money talks, I won't deny. I heard it once, it said goodbye. So yeah. That's the outside. Let's see what treasures reside inside. Okay, so I've skipped ahead the first couple of pages because they are just nonsense. So I'm going to go from here where I start talking about going to Stage 65, which was like a youth theatre group, evening kind of club. And I'm talking about a boy who I was doing a drama activity with who I definitely did not fancy. So I'll pick it up from, I am ashamed of being reduced to flirting with him, especially as he's Lou's ex. However, I don't intend to pull him, as he isn't really my type. Also, at this point when I was 13, I don't think I'd so much as held hands with a boy, so that's quite a bold claim that I'm making there. I've written in people's names, but I think I'm just going to use people's initials because I want to pretend that it's for their benefit, but actually I'm too embarrassed because I'm worried that someone listening to this might recognise themselves, and so we're just going to use initials. A, on the other hand, is quite fit, but hasn't shown much interest in me. Open brackets, sob, close brackets. It was cool meeting up with some of the guys I haven't seen in a while. J and H, for instance is one word, semicolon, they are really nice people, and I don't even want to get off with them. J is a bit eccentric, but he's funny in his own way. New paragraph. I have decided I am going to start going to more concerts and plays and gigs. I play in lots and act in lots, but I rarely go and see them when my mates are in them. This has not changed in the slightest. I'm going to go to the Wind concert by SAYM, which is Salisbury area young musicians, in the City Hall in November. And I will go and see Alice in Wonderland. I will go to one of Jay's gigs sometimes, but I'm crap at remembering to buy tickets. 11th of the 10th, 2003. 12 till 5 p.m. In town with Lucy and Alicia. Bumped into Mary. Quite fun. Bought Union Jack underwear and biros for school. Okay, so now my crush of the moment makes his first appearance in my entries, and we'll just call him D. Oh, God! D has just signed onto MSN, and I want to talk to him so badly, but I know he'll ignore me and I'll get hurt. The pleased with himself bastard. Oh, bum! What a fuck up. 9 p.m. Cold vegetable curry is so nice. I'm having a trip down memory lane, as it were, looking at old photos, thinking about old times, looking for my name in old concert programmes. I've been around a long time. I really should be dead by now. Subheading. Something I learnt this weekend. Thong in French is le string. Foreign languages never fail to amaze and mystify me. 13th of October 2003, 8 a.m. Worry, worry, pant, pant, rush, rush. I hate mornings with a passion so strong. 5:30 p.m. Being back at school has been a bit of a shock. I forgot you had to work. Monday's not so bad, however. I have music and art, which aren't too strenuous. Spent most of art discussing our gap year together with B, L and G. We are going to live near Harrods in a flat of G's cousins and live off Tesco value food. L and me will be lap dancers and earn a lot of money, or I will sing in a posh club. Thinking, semicolon, little black dress lounging across grand piano, while the love of my life accompanies me, etc., etc. G and B will be waitresses in a V upmarket restaurant, preferably Groucho Club. Should be rather fun. G and I have to have a piano though, so we'll have to start saving. Joggers boring. Mrs. V wasn't there, so had to do questions out of the textbook. Homework. Do a poster advising people to not have children. I don't know why. Been to senior orchestra and was shouted at by the leader for not coming the week prior. I was ill and I didn't know I would be ill, so therefore I was unable to write a note saying, "Dear whoever, I am going to develop a cold tomorrow and so will not come to school and will not attend your crappy orchestra." So much homework. Right. I cannot seem to get organised. My brain is in a mess. This is a list of all the things I must do. And then there's a long list of things like homework and repotting a cactus and a poster that I clearly want to buy. So I've got that. And then an asterisk. And then I say, once I have ticked all these off, I will be in control once again. As it is, I am on the verge of a nervous breakdown and in need of a holiday. Mum and Dad shouting about sizes of beds or something equally fascinating. I have lots of things to say, but none of them remotely interesting, and I can't be asked to write them down. I'm simply feeling rather harassed. I've just read through today's entry and it is so boring. I must become more interesting and intelligent now. Now in capital letters, double underlined with 3 exclamation marks. Will sleep now because it's 10:20 and I've got to be up relatively early to wash my hair. 14th of October 2003, 4:40 p.m. I am lucky to be having one of those days where I cannot look nice. Whatever I do, I look scruffy, tired and blotchy. Also, I need more exercise. I'm getting fat. Only got up at 5 to 8 and had a mad rush to get to school. I got there 10 minutes late. German, science, French. All very nothing. Everyone's getting in a twist about friendships. From what I have picked on, B doesn't like P, but is being friendly towards her, so everyone doesn't go off her. G is now calling B two-faced, and so is L. Going downstairs now. Mum's home. God, yeah, okay, the next bit's a bit heavy, so I'll move on. 10:30 p.m. Stage fun. Lots of virtual blood and gore. Washing machines, people's heads and cows. Don't even ask. It's the one place where I don't feel incredibly weird. Actually, I feel normal. This is odd. 2 exclamation marks. I'm getting to know everyone a lot better, and so I don't feel like I have to stick with the same people all the time. Singing lesson tomorrow. Cannot find my notebook anywhere. 'Tis gone walkabouts. Crap, crap, crap. Mrs. E is always nice and lovely, but I am likely to stretch her patience as I have already missed 2 lessons. I'm starting to descend into bewilderment and overpressuredness. Tomorrow, I will have kept this diary for 1 week. Singing lesson today. I almost had a heart attack. When I got to the classroom, no one was there, so I thought, oh crap, I've got the wrong time. And I went off to check the time when I heard, Alice, my darling, how are you, sweetheart? Mrs. E was riding a bright purple bicycle covered in Hawaiian flowers, open brackets, fake ones, I hasten to add, close brackets, and a string of pearls. She was wearing bright pink knee-high suede boots and a what? Velvet skirt. She is completely mad, but very lovely. I couldn't sing too well because of my throat, but hey, I can never sing anyway. Missed most of netball, then English, which was fine, but I was so tired I was leaning my head on the desk with my eyes shut, and Mr. D got a bit narked because he thought I wasn't listening. He was right, I wasn't. Science, maths, ugh, and German, ugh. Got home, watched TV, did homework, changed, had supper, curry again. NB, I must clean teeth thoroughly. Oh bum, haven't got my retainer in. Ugh, feels horrid with it in. I'm really tired, so these are the things I want to say. I can probably go to National Lower Strings Day, so that will be cool. Ruth's dad is taking us in the minibus, basses and all. Found singing notebook at bottom of bag, and then in exclamation marks. Must repot cactus. It's dying. Short entry, but cannot think of what else to say that I need to say. I could go on for ages, but somehow I think not. 17th of October 2003, 10:30 p.m. Must, ... sleep, ... now. 18th of October 2003, 5:45 p.m. What a fascinating entry. Really eloquent. I must have been quite tired. Usually I don't go to bed until 11 or so. Not such a great day anyway. Violin lesson, maths, French, English, RS, fire drill, in the middle of maths. Bingo! Elle and I discussed who we would take to the snowball in year 10. We have decided to start searching this year. She'll get a partner, no problemo. Me? Well, I'll wait and see. SAYM first thing in the morning. It's more than flesh and blood can stand, I tell you. There are no fit people there. It's really not that good an orchestra, and it's gone seriously downhill, ! Double underlined, since Em and I started leading it. 6 p.m. Went into town at 11:15 to meet G and B in Capel's. Oh, and then I changed colour of my pen and say, I just chewed off the end of my pen and I killed it. Anyway, very fun. Ordered Eva Cassidy book sheet music, bought hoop earrings and a necklace and a nice scrubby stuff that stops you from getting spots, according to B. Went at 1:30 or so, and G and I killed time by wandering around and talking to this Buddhist guy who tried to sell us a book called The Path to Rediscovery. Went to have a haircut at 4 and was turfed out because I've got nits. I've been treating them for over 2 weeks now. I caught them off D. He was the only one I cuddled up to a lot. They were lovely about it though. They know me quite well in there, and so it wasn't too bad, but it still felt a bit crap afterwards. Have got more huge blisters popping up over my ankles because I forgot to wear socks. Haven't even thought about homework yet. Don't intend to until Sunday evening.